Is that even possible? What the hell are you doing? Are you doing it every day? Are you eating a special food?
Well, thank you for noticing.
How can you not notice? That's insanity.
And it might be a long road.
It would be a long road.
Unfortunately, there's no secret to it. You just have to stop eating all of the things you want to.
Yes, anything that tastes good.
And exercise every day till you've lost the will to live. I'm sick of it. I'm giving serious consideration to hanging up the six-pack. I think I'm retiring.
Yeah. Let me tell you, it's really nice on the other side. I'll tell you.
It seems comfortable.
I have a one-pack. I have an ab back here. It's floating south rapidly. Okay, let's talk about this. Guy Ritchie. What's incredible about this is it's a period piece, but it feels like Guy Ritchie has managed to give it his style, which, you know, in some ways is very modern. Do you understand?
Absolutely.
That's my take on it, is that he has this ability to do a piece that's taking place hundreds and hundreds of years ago, but you feel like it's that contemporary Guy Ritchie feel.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's its base concept, what's so fantastic about this, which is, this is one of the oldest stories. I mean, people have been telling the King Arthur story for 1,500 years at this point, which is because it's very, very good. But if you're going to retell a story, you need to make it fresh and original and unique. And Guy just had a really exciting take on how to do that. I mean, the world creation, as you can see in this thing, is massive. I mean, he's created this epic, complex world with a huge element of magical realism. But then in the center of it, you have the classic Guy Ritchie, cheeky, lovable lads, you know, sweet-talking, fast-punching, lovable rogues that guide you through this and, you know, take on this unlikely task. Unlikely for them because they're basically just a bunch of degenerates, that they are the ones that have been sort of chosen to come and lead the country and protect it from the evil foe.
You know, what's interesting too is that the story starts out when you are not king, which I think is, so you get to actually see you make this transition from a more humble place, which I think from a standpoint of building a character, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you meet him and he's a pimp. No, I'm joking. He's not. And now I need to make this clear. He's definitely not a pimp. He just lives in a brothel. But he, you know, that was one of the things that Guy was so specific on. That we've seen the version of King Arthur before, where he's the noble man who goes on the noble quest to become the noble king. And we thought, that's great, but it doesn't feel very fresh, and we've seen it before. So the sort of the genesis of this character is, in this incarnation, is he's grown up in abject poverty, but he's a survivor. So to put that in a modern context, we decided to make him like a street kid, or I say we, that was rather grand of me. Guy and the producers and Joby, the writer, and everyone made that decision. I just got paid later to come in. But yeah.
Chillingly honest.
But yeah, I mean, so we meet him and he's this sort of street guy who is actually doing pretty well for himself. And so when the call to action comes and this unlikely destiny gets presented to him, his reaction is, you know what, actually you can keep it because I'm doing very well for myself as it is, thank you very much. But then of course nothing's that simple and he gets convinced that it's, you know, it's a destiny he can't deny and he has to go off and, you know, save the day.
All right, we have to